Hello, friends. Welcome back. Samuel Graham doing TCGs again. Not flesh and blood, not magic. I'm actually taking a look at a two-player battle deck set for a game called Legion's Realms at War. Future Lore Studios. They're out of Canada, which is kind of a fun thing. I see the proudly Canadian sticker at the bottom. I got a kind of a kit to take a look at for this game. Um, I had seen the art for it, looked kind of cool. Um, Figured that I would take a crack at it and see what we got. So I'll show you a little bit more of what I got too. There are several different versions of these boxes with different, like what it looks like, different kind of heroes. Um, One of these was kind of dinged up, so I'm trying to find that one. That's the one I want to open first. See if I can get some games in with a pal for that one, and see if I like it, and then I'll open the rest. Yeah, here's the one that's dinged up a little bit. You can see the package rip and the plastic tear there. So yeah, we'll take a look at this. It's a pretty neat, like the art for it seems pretty cool, and the game play I've seen of it looked kind of neat. Um, so we'll see what it looks like. I don't even remember really. I've seen it, but I don't remember what it looks like when you open the package itself, how it's packaged in here. Okay, so it kind of fell out a little bit. Looks like it was originally slotted into those holes, so each deck comes separately plastic wrapped, and then the package also comes with a couple of booster packs and a handy little learn to play starting guide, which is handy. That's actually something that I wish Flesh and Blood did a little bit more with, was as the game that I'm kind of most hyped about at the moment. Flesh and Blood doesn't do a great job of doing much more as far as rules than pointing to the website. Now I know that's kind of trying to a cost cutting measure, so I get that. It's not the end of the world, but it's still just kind of tricky. So here's what I'm looking for now. Is there a pull tab? It looks like there is. I can't quite get my finger into it though. Let's see. Best way to do this. So I can see where there's kind of the overlap there, but I can't quite get it done. So I'm going to do the dangerous thing and just come to the top here. And we'll do it that way. So my understanding for this is that similar to like a commander game or Flesh and Blood, you've got your warlord, which is like your avatar for the game, basically. So we've got this one who is Anoscalis, the Fallen Angel Priestess, which is pretty cool art. It's a little bit more revealing than most Flesh and Blood. You got the occasional thing like that one Rune Blade card. Um, but it's also like, it doesn't seem like that's the main focus of the game. Like, it definitely, different cards have some elements of showing some skin, as it were, but it doesn't seem like it's the main focus. Like, there are some games that like that seems like it's the whole point. It's more egregious. Like this is a little bit more than I usually go for, but it's not like over the top, I don't think. So that's the warlord for that. Is that a, yeah, there's a, actually, as I fumble this card everywhere, great. There's a ding there out of the package, but it's a starter deck, so I'm not too concerned about that. But so I'll stick her there, just so we've got that reference. A sort of a welcome message, I guess, from our company. explaining, hey, these are battle decks. You've taken time to indulge in the artwork of yesteryear. So, okay, old school artwork. That's kind of what they're going for. Limited print run, hand done pieces of art. Cool. They got a lot of stuff going there. Future Lore Studios. It's fun. Future Lore Studios, Legend Story Studios. We got a lot of studio names popping up, which I like. Invite you to learn to play with the cards. Be the warlord your legion needs you to be. And there's the is that the, yeah, so that's the same as the regular card art for the back, which is kind of cool. So I haven't dug into this a whole lot yet. So I don't really know like what anything on the card means yet. I've seen a couple videos of people talking about it that I think I can piece some things together. My understanding, and I may be wrong, I'll correct myself later if it comes up to it. I think that it's a game where there's not a resource system per se, like your life is basically your resource, I think is what I've heard people say about this game. And if I see a card that I think references that, I'll let you know. But like this VC3, I'm not sure what that means yet. Oh, that's kind of Garuda's Hunger. Some sort of monster. I think that's the Bloodborne 10. I may be wrong, but I think that's basically spending that much health to play the card. But yeah, this art's just kind of maybe not quite exactly like 90s Magic kind of thing, but definitely excellent art, I think, but different from like Flesh and Blood, something where it's kind of going for a realistic in a fantasy world is kind of relative, but it's kind of going for the realistic style. Well, this is definitely a more stylized art for most of the cards. That's definitely, yeah, like that one. Definitely more yesteryear, the older school comic booky, not like cartoony, at least not in the way some people use it, like as a negative, with negative connotations or whatnot. But interesting. Fall of the Fallen. Interesting. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying to actually play this game a little bit. This isn't necessarily the little starter kit that I planned to open for this purpose. See, like this one. Oh, I see. Okay. So in the game, the other thing is basically so you've got warriors that you're trying to protect your warlord. So that's what a lot of these this Nabas, Succubus of Fallen Dreams, Nicor, Maelstrom, Mammon. So that makes sense. Okay. So that's what all these guys towards the back are. And dismantle. But like unified, fortified, I don't remember what all. Oh, that's kind of crazy. I don't remember what all that means off the top of my head. Once I actually get it on the table, I think I'll I'll have a better idea. Okay, and then back to the back, we've got sort of a basic turn structure again: countdown phase, reinforce, war. I'm assuming war would be like the combat phase, reinforce probably like, main phase, or, prep phase, playing cards. Ravaged Lands, so that's the set that this actually comes from. Bountiful Harvest says winter 2021. I've actually seen a couple box opening videos of that, sort of a specialty set, like smaller boxes, kind of about the size of the box that these decks came in. That's looking like 5 packs per box kind of thing, like I think a box stopper or two, but sort of a smaller specialty set. That looks kind of fun. I might try and get my hands on some of that too. I don't know if it actually came out winter 2021 or a little bit closer to now. But so that's the first deck. That's the Fallen Angel Priestess deck. Let's try again on the tab thing. I'm gonna fail again, but fail for sure if I don't try. Okay. I almost had it that time. I feel a little flap there, but I can't quite get it. So we're gonna go old school again. Cool. Sorry about that. This is the riveting part of. Well, this one's a little tighter packed. The riveting content you're here for is me failing to open the deck wrapper. You love that. That's what all my feedback always tells me. Man, have harder time opening the wrapper. All right. So I'm curious to see. Get that to focus. Maybe not. Okay, so I think I see what they're getting at with this particular 2-player kit. So the other one was kind of the Fallen Angel demon situation, and then this is Michael the Divine Wrath. So I'm guessing kind of a play off of Michael the Angel biblically would be my guess. At least based off of that somewhat. The name just seems too coincidental otherwise. The same little info card there. I'll be curious to see. Okay, it's really the same kind of style of art as the previous deck, ultimately. Different theme for sure, but the same general art style. Oh, that's a good picture. I love that, the stained glass in the background. So I've had stuff posting on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and then special things. I think I'm gonna shift that to. I don't know if I'll have 3 videos every week going forward. I just had a lot of Everfest box openings in particular, but I'm going to try and stick with it and have more regular content pop up again. Oh, that's a cool picture too. And I see a reference to Lucifer, the Morning Star. So that probably is a direct biblical reference. But I think I'm going to shift that to like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, with Sunday as a extra day, maybe. I just feel like Monday, Wednesday, Friday might be a better timing overall. So I think that's what I'm leaning for as far as timing, making that move. You'll probably notice that right off the bat with this one, but now lots of these other references I have no idea, but that's okay. Dismantle. Severed connection. Destroy a fortified, okay. And then the same info cards in the back. Cool. All right, we've got 2 booster packs here too. So let's see kind of if there's any difference in booster pack content, booster pack art, anything like that. We've got that same back of the card. Okay, so that actually is a little bit different. So that's the thing I'm not sure about. Okay, so it looks like this symbol kind of indicates what deck it can actually be in. I think that's what I'm seeing. And I'm guessing the number of stars down in the bottom is the rarity, like more stars is more rare. Yeah, so this one has the same symbol as the Angel Warlord. So I'm betting that is the deck differentiation. Oh, this one's a cool looking card. Lord Valor. That dude's cool. I like that. Glare of the Mystic Fire Beings. There's a Hellhound token. Okay. A unified, enhanced by hood magic. And Grim Wish for more. So what I'm thinking, I'm betting the 1 star basically, because we got a token and a common and another. Yeah, we got 3 commons in the back. I think it looked like 3 commons up front. Uncommons. And then a rare. I think that makes sense. Let's see if my guess stays true with the other pack that came in this box. If that same kind of layout seems accurate. Seraphim's High Blessing. So yeah, it does actually seem like the starter deck art is a little bit different than the actual booster pack art, because the booster pack art seems more modern again. Anti-magic resistance force. That's cool. It seems a little bit more modern than the other ones. So that's interesting. I guess maybe the art style for the decks was sort of a specialized production as well. But yeah, that does seem to follow the same trend though. So there's 2 single stars, I'm guessing commons, 3 double stars, a single triple star, and then a few more single stars. So that is, I think, what we're looking at is for the rarity is the number of stars, more rare. So that's kind of cool. This is a interesting little game. I'm looking forward to giving it a shot, trying to actually get it on the table and see how it plays. I've talked to, people I've seen play it seem to have a good time. The base mechanics seemed okay, so we'll see what it goes. I'm looking forward to giving it a shot. The art was enough to appeal to me. I liked the way the game looked overall, which is kind of how I got into Flesh and Blood in the first place too. Was I loved the art in Flesh and Blood, so I started with, that looks kind of cool. I like the concept, so I dove in, and that's kind of what brought me here too. So we'll see if the game itself draws me in quite as much, and might have more openings and stuff like that for this game. Talk about it a little bit more going forward too. But we shall see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Video's a little bit longer than usual since I'm looking at something that I don't know as much about, trying to see what all is in the product, what the whole thing is really about. But yeah, we are looking at Legion's Realms at War. It was a 2-player deck kit with booster packs from Ravaged Lands. The current set actually did the. So yeah, the decks themselves have like a different set number listing on them. So I bet that is kind of the thing, that they're their own subset listed, sort of like the decks for Flesh and Blood, that kind of thing, so that the cards in the decks are somewhat unique for the purposes of, having a limited edition card or whatnot, which is cool. But anyway, I had fun taking a look at this. Hopefully, I keep having fun looking at this new game, Legion's Realms at War. And we'll see how things go from there. Anyway, I started to say goodbye once already. Let's try it again this time. Hope y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you think. Does this look cool? Does this not look cool? Have you played it? I'd love to know that too. See other people's thoughts about the game itself. Anyway, thank you all very much. Have an excellent day, and I will game with you later. Bye.